TV. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist. That 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear. About 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA,
Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. And Sauce Walka, you are the topic of discussion, my G. Sauce Walka, you are the topic of discussion, my G. So let's get right into it. And we all seen what's going on with Sauce Walka out there on the West Coast. Out there in Cali, it's getting deep, it's getting wicked, and it's always deep in a rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we definitely scratching the surface. And yeah, man, it went up with Sauce Walka. Now, Sauce Walka's a rapper out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Real animated rapper. You know, pretty cool dude, lane drinking, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship, all the good stuff that come with these rappers these days. Fresh out of Texas, out of Houston, right? He was out there in LA, and it went up. It went up, a botched robbery. Somebody tried to go off and take off with his jewels. You feel what I'm saying? And whoever tried to rob him allegedly they got smoked like a pack. Yeah, they got turned to a pack in broad daylight. Now, I wasn't gonna say nothing about this, but I'll say this. The DM's been going crazy. All the DMs went crazy. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. And people want to know my angles, my perspective, my thought on this situation, because you already know the angles, my G. The angles, they coming from all left field. They come from all over. The perspective is like none other. It's like none other here at Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? So I said, hey, you know, it is what it is. You already know I was on vacation, 5 days out there doing my thing. You know, the family thing. You already know. Now we back at the big house. We back at the crib, and you know it is what it is. We're gonna get straight to the point. You already see I'm chilling, so I'm not gonna make this a long one. But I had to tap in. All right. So Sauce Walka out there in LA. We gonna get into these clips. You already know how I do. We gonna get into these clips. We gonna watch these clips. We gonna keep our ears open, keep our eyes open, to make sure that pineal is open, and then we gonna get ready for these angles. Oh yeah, we gonna get ready for these angles, because you already know we gonna double back and get ready for these angles, my G. So let's watch these clips. Dang.
Hey, man, I really ain't want to speak on this shit, but I know it's too many young black kings and young kings out there that's being misled and misguided wrong, learning half of the game and not the whole game. So y'all need to learn from this experience that I went to tonight, because being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in America, and there's a lot of young men out here that want to do this shit, but don't know everything that come with it. But I want to speak on this part right here, understand this. Everybody don't go. Everybody don't go, and everybody ain't going, and I'm one of them people that's not going. So unfortunately tonight somebody lost their life for doing something stupid. And I don't know how it happened or what was going on, but I really would like all the young black men around here to learn before all the tabloids and the bullshit getting the fake stories get out there. I want y'all to learn from this experience. And I'm still standing here 10 toes down, all my jewelry and everything that I worked hard for. I don't want you to go through these dumbass situations for doing something stupid that somebody taught you or led you to do.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I say?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, my G's? It gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in a rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, you already know we scratching the surface. Definitely. We definitely going in and we scratching that surface. And you heard what Sauce Walka said. I gotta say, very articulate. Very articulate. And I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. But like I said, you know, out there in LA, it went up. Oh, it went up in broad daylight as somebody got turned to a pack. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. So you already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? We coming from multiple multiple different angles, my G. We coming from multiple different angles, my G. And that leads me and segues me into my first angle, my G. My first angle, my G. My first angle. And that's the code of the streets out in LA. Let's tap in. Let's be real about this. The code of the streets in LA is extortion. It's been going on for a long time. Extortion. They extort the actors. They extort the musicians. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm going to say this, right? I already been said this out. It is what it is. It is what it is. But Big U, all the OGs that was really getting money, extorting these artists, extorting these people, you know, that game is dead, man. It's just like, it's really just like, you know what I'm saying, the gang culture. I'm not going to say there's no money in it. I'm sure it's still plenty of money in extorting these artists. But that's the game out there in LA. Everybody think, you know, the whole check-in situation. You got to check in because even if you come, you got to, if it's something as small as buying, you know what I'm saying, alcohol and smoke. If it's something as small as you being an artist, repping a certain area or doing business in LA, even if you're not repping no area, if you just want to do business in LA, they expect you to check in. That's a form of extortion. That's a form of extortion. And back in the day, they did it at a high level, my G. The OGs out there in Cali did it at a high level. But them OGs are old now. Them OGs are tied in with the federal government. And they got all kind of non-profit foundations that they get paid for you. We already know. You don't have to go through it. The OG, so that's the game plan that the youngins, that's all they know. All they know is what was passed down from the OGs out there in Cali. And one of those things was extortion. Extorting the artists, extorting the athletes, extorting the actors. You know, another thing out there they used to do back in the day too is armed robbery or bank robbery. Bank robberies was big in LA, in Cali, right? But one thing about the bank robberies in the whole extortion situation, the one thing that is separate is that people stop doing bank robberies. Yeah, see, the curriculum has to be updated. The youngsters still trying to extort. They still trying to extort the artists. And they still getting away with it. But it's not lucrative like it was back in the day. They is crumbs. They biting for crumbs. They biting for clout. They biting for chains. Back in the day, they was really doing extortion. It was really getting money. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But when you go to LA, when you go to Cali, obviously, you got to worry about, you know, if you want to do business out there on a high level. Yeah, let me rephrase that. If you want to do business in Cali, not if you just want to go, but if you want to do business out there at a high level, somebody's going to check on you, man. They want to see, they want to pat your pockets. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times, right? Yeah, you already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? We coming from multiple different angles, my G. We coming from multiple different angles, my G. And that leads me and segues me into my second angle. My second angle, my G. My second angle. And that's the Pop Smoke theory. See, one thing you got to worry about out there in LA is the Pop Smoke theory. Is getting pop smoked, my G. Nobody wants to get pop smoked. And Pop Smoke is a prime example of what I'm talking about. He obviously didn't check in, or he obviously had, you know, some situations out there. And when they know you are in Cali, they get wind. Trust me, it trickles down from the OGs that y'all rub shoulders with every day. Yeah, these OGs that y'all get to talk to and y'all get to rub shoulders, it trickles down through them. They get the word. Pop Smoke is in town. And then the shooters come. The jackers come. The extortion comes. But let me tell you something with Sauce Walka. Everybody's not going to go down, just like he said. Just like he said, everybody's not going to go down. You're not going to hit everybody and just win every time. So when the losses come, where is the crime? Why is all this, you know, this backlash? Y'all got the shooters running around and running down on the artists. Take their chain, get the clout. Y'all already know the game. So now he gets smoked in broad day, turned to a pack in broad day for allegedly, because ain't nobody just popping no tops for no reason. But I told y'all the curriculum has not been updated. Y'all think y'all gonna run down on every artist? Yeah, sometimes you gonna get turned to a pack. And When it's the other way around, it's the Pop Smoke theory. It's the Pop Smoke situation where you got a artist from the East Coast or from wherever that's outside of California, outside of the jurisdiction. Yeah, not part of the culture, not really a part of the fabric of the city. Yeah, let me get this to you right. The fabric, they not a part of the culture, and you come in thinking you're going to do business, and then you got these young hoovers, shooters, killers, running up in your Airbnb, popping you, and you understand what I'm saying? So now when it's the other way around and you get your top popped off in broad day, I heard it was gruesome, but it is what it is. You get low timid. Now your people are, see, that's what I'm talking about. The Pop Smoke theory. And I think all artists should look into that. It's not just Pop Smoke, the Biggie Smalls. I mean, you can go down the list of the artists that they were trying to extort or had their hand in the pot in some way, shape, form, or fashion that got smoked. I think a lot of artists are going to get smarter and start having paid security. Real shooters that can pop your top, explain to the police what just happened, and pew. Y'all we gonna get, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know, so you already know how we do at Grown Man Business TV. We coming from multiple different angles, my G. We coming from multiple different angles, my G. And that leads me and segues me into my third angle. My third angle, my G, my third angle. You feel what I'm saying? And that's exactly the statement that Sauce Walka made after the situation, no more than an hour after homeboy got turned to a pack in broad daylight. Very articulate. Did you hear how he spoke? And it is the truth. It's a lot of youngsters that look up to these entertainers. It's just like the Roman days when you had the gladiators. It's just natural for the youngsters to want to be like the entertainers. And they want to come into this game and they don't know the rules and the tricks in the trade, and they get pop smoked. They thinking they out there in the palm trees is good and they having a good time and they got the good smoke and it's Cali weather, women and weed. And then these hitters come trying to extort you for your chain or trying to get you to check in somewhere. You understand? The way he articulated that, you know, he's still standing 10 toes down right now with all he worked hard for. Because Sauce Walka obviously worked hard for what he has, for the jewelry, for the money, for the investments, for the generational wealth. And then you want to take him away from his family. No, don't get mad if you try, allegedly, to rob somebody and you get your top popped off and you get turned to a pack in broad day steaming on the concrete. Allegedly. I can appreciate Sauce Walka's statement after that. This is grown man business, my G. This is grown man business TV. You not taking nothing. You understand? And I think all men should stand on that. And instead of having young, dumb dudes with you like Nipsey did, that's going to run off when the heat come on, they going to run and leave you. Leave a legend on the ground to get smoked like that. Instead of having them dummies around you, get you a real Lil Timmy Tom. A little real Timmy Tom, Tommy Timmy, Big Timmy Tom, Tommy, Lil Timmy. Get you one of those in the paid shooters that can legally smoke one of these, yeah, turn them to a pack, and then tell the policeman it was self, and we going on about a day. Roll up some more of that Cali Doty, because we about to smoke some more. Yeah, we smoking. I'm talking about the good, I'm talking about the ganja, the loud, the za. You feel what I'm saying, man? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times. But the statement after, because this is grown man business, there is no taunting. We're not talking and taunting. They're not talking crazy. He was very articulate and very direct about what he was saying. Dangerous job. Huh? I don't know what happened, but somebody lost their life. Stop playing out here. And when it comes to Cali, it just is what it is. That's a part of the fabric. That's a part of the culture. Extortion. So you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottle, straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. Sauce Walka, the LA culture, had to give it to him straight raw. Obviously, allegedly, Sauce Walka or his homie gave it to him straight raw. My G, in broad daylight. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But like I said, you know, that extortion culture is embedded in Cali's culture. It's something they've been doing for a long time before we even all knew what was going on. Athletes, Frank Sinatra, you know, people had their hands in the pockets of these entertainers. Now it's the wild, wild west where, you know, it's not necessarily about your money. The youngins rather take your chain, post it on Instagram, get some clout off it. Maybe even smoke you. Pop, smoke you. So like I said, pop, smoke you. That theory is real. The Biggie Smalls theory is real. It's countless of artists that lost their life due to either extortion or whatever you want to call these silly ass games that go on out in Cali. Yeah, man, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in the rap. And last but not least, the statement that Sauce Walka made, my G. Gotta respect it. Very grown man business. Very grown man business TV, Sauce Walka. Gotta salute that. I like some of Sauce Walka old music. Gotta salute that, my G. Very articulate and straight to the point, man. If you play, man, somebody gotta go, and I ain't going. That's every grown man should stand on business like that when it comes to your last name or your prop, whatever it is, your family, your prop, everything. I'm not going, bro. You play, you're out of here. I feel this. You play, I'm gonna chase you up the block. I'm gonna make sure you out of here. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you. You're not just gonna run off and be like, oh, I'm getting. Nah, I'm gonna chase you down. Whoever in the, yeah, all that. That's how serious it is with grown man business. And we gonna get into that. It's a whole nother, you hear guys saying, you wanna hurt me for what I'm saying? You wanna hurt me for the words that I'm saying? Yes, man. When I was coming up, you got hurt for the words that came out your mouth. You had to stand on business. You couldn't just talk without having to stand on it. That's a whole nother video. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be at all times, my G, at all times. At all times. So you already know how we do at Grown Man Business TV, you feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. Gang.
GNB TV. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist. That 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear. About 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA, let